Thank you for being with me today. Today we're talking about why you should stop trying to belong, right? So what do I mean by that? I mean that we should stop trying to belong and fit in and really embrace what makes us different, because what makes us different allows us to dominate our market. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. I am Michele Peterson. I am the founder and owner of Exactly Right Online Marketing Agency, as well as the Marketing Results Academy. I am a trained direct response copywriter, a marketing consultant, and small business coach. And I am so thankful that you are with me today because this is an important topic. My son is getting ready to start his junior year of high school. And I've been very active in school, more so when he was in elementary school. You know, I was in the PTA, I was PTA president, and so I helped in the classroom. I helped a lot. So I saw a lot of the kids, right? And especially when you're in elementary school, you see all these kids they just try to fit in, right? They try to belong, they try to fit in, they dress the same, they just want to be the same. And I think that a lot of times we don't outgrow that, right? We have this mentality of we need to fit in, we need to belong. As I said, my son is now going to be a junior in high school, but I still see that with his friends, right? He's a baseball player. And so you kind of can tell the baseball team, as if you were to step on campus, you could probably pick out which kids are on the baseball team with any of the sports team. But I'm using that because, you know, that's what I know. That's his example. But you get that these kids, you know, of course, they want to feel like they belong. Especially when you're a teenager, it's hard to not belong, right? You don't want to be that outsider who doesn't belong, who doesn't fit in. And like I say, I think as adults, we just don't get past that. We still have that mindset of, well, we need to belong. And of course, as human beings, we like the feeling of community. We like the feeling of belonging to something. But as marketers, which all of us small business owners and entrepreneurs, we are marketers first. You've heard me say that before. And the problem is, if we all want to just belong and be like everybody else, then nothing sets us apart from all of our competition, all of our competitors. And if nothing sets us apart, how do our potential customers, clients, patients, how do they know who to choose, right? If we are all the same, who do they choose? So that's why it is so important that now that you are a small business owner, now that you're an entrepreneur, now that you're a marketer, you have to be smart and you have to get away from that mindset of belonging and get into the mindset of being different. Let me give you an example from a networking group that I'm in. I belong to a BNI chapter. We met this morning, and I'm so proud of all of my fellow BNI members of our chapter. We have a fantastic chapter, and everybody is such great marketers. So today in our weekly presentation, the real estate agent got up and he said that he is a lifelong learner, and he is committed to taking classes and courses and improving himself, not just on a personal level or professional level, but both, right? He is a very well-rounded, and he stays on top of things in his industry, in our area, and the industry as a whole. And his point to sharing that with us was that is what one of the things that sets him apart from his competition, from all the other real estate agents in our area, all the other real estate agents that somebody could choose to refer business to. Do you want to refer business to somebody who's just kind of on cruise control, just kind of getting by? Or do you want to refer business to and do business with somebody who is constantly improving himself, not satisfied with the status quo, but always striving to do better so that he can better serve his clients, right? And I thought that so encapsulated what all of us should be striving for, right? We all should be striving to be able to clearly articulate what makes us different. I'm also the same in that I am a lifelong learner and committed to staying on top of things in my industry, online marketing. I'm committed to always be learning and of course in my industry it's always changing, right? Things are always changing, so you have to be on top of things. You have to be continually learning what Facebook is up to, the new changes that they're making. Google, the same thing. You know, you have to know what new social networks are coming up, new platforms. That video has become so huge, especially live streaming video. So you have to stay on top of those things so that you can best serve your audience. That's just one example. But how do you differentiate yourself? How do you stand out? How are you different? Because when you can communicate that difference, you can dominate your market. So the market dominating position is one of the things that we teach you in Marketing Results Academy. And I do encourage you to go check out Marketing Results Academy. It's a monthly membership, totally worth the investment. It's a small investment, I have to admit, but totally worth it because things like that, right? It will help you dominate your market. And why do we want to dominate our market? Because we want the customers, those prospects, we want them coming and calling us or knocking on our door, right? We want them to come to us because we are the best ones to serve their needs. We just need to communicate that, right? And if there's if there isn't something that you can communicate that makes you different, well, guys, you need to develop something that makes you different, right? It's not that hard. It is not that hard. You will find something that makes you stand out and makes you the best choice for your target market. Now, a word of advice. Don't try to appeal to everybody. Appeal to your ideal customer, client, patient, right? We all have them. We have those that, you want to take them and clone them because they're a joy to work with. They want what you are offering. They will pay you what it is worth. They're easy to work with. They keep coming back. They're loyal. Identify what that is and who that is for your business, and then figure out what makes you different from your competitors for that particular ideal customer, client, patient. We call them a customer avatar. First of all, when there is something that makes you different, and then when you can clearly communicate that to the target audience of your ideal customer, client, patient, guys, you will rock. You will dominate your market. I promise you, you will. If you will just stop trying to fit in, if you will get rid of that mindset, right? Now, I'm going to date myself here, but I watched Sesame Street when I was growing up. Loved Sesame Street. And they have these, little songs and stuff that, I still remember to this day. And one is, which one of these, it's something about not belonging, right? Which one of these is different from the others? Which one of these doesn't belong, right? It's a silly little Sesame Street song, but it so encapsulates what I want you to stop doing, right? I want you to be that one who doesn't belong, because only then are you going to set yourself apart as being the best choice, and not even let anybody else be in the consideration for doing business with you, right? If you can tell people why you are different, why you are not like all of your competition, then, guys, it makes it a no-brainer, right? Especially if how you are different is what is best serving your ideal client. Does that make sense? I want you to type in the comments below how you are different. And I want you to get rid of that mentality of that you need to fit in. We're not in high school anymore. We're not in elementary school. We can be different. And it is good to be different. You will dominate your market when you are different. I hope that has helped today. I hope that you will think about that, jot down some notes, really explore, really make some differences in your business to highlight your specialness, right? Your individuality and your uniqueness. Because what makes you unique makes you the best choice for your target. And when you can, when that matches, guys, you're going to have so much success. So thank you so very, very much for being with me today. I appreciate you, whether you are here live or if you're watching on the replay. Either way, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you know another small business owner or entrepreneur who needs to hear this, please share and just introduce me to them via social media, via a social share, because you never know who needs to hear something that you might be able to share with them. You never know the impact you're making on their life. Sometimes you do. Sometimes they'll come back and they'll say, hey, thanks. But often you won't even know it. So pay it forward and introduce this to somebody else who may need to know it and who may benefit from it. That would be awesome, and I thank you for that. Until next time, guys, I'm Michele Peterson with Exactly Right Online Marketing and the Marketing Results Academy. If you have not yet gone to check that out, please do so. I will give you a link to the guided tour in the comments below. You can always find it at marketingresultsacademy.com. Super simple. I know you will get so much out of it. Thank you again for being with me, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.